In 2013, Meghan Markle appeared on The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, a bubbly, confident actress promoting her role on Suits. She was 2 years into her hit series, newly single, and in the process of ending her first marriage with producer Trevor Engelson. At that time, no one could have predicted the journey that lay ahead for her: a fairy tale romance with Prince Harry, a royal wedding, and a dramatic exit from the royal family just a few years later. But on that night in 2013, Meghan was just an actress having fun on national TV. Dressed in a backless black mini dress, she joked with Craig Ferguson, saying, "I got all dolled up for you," before diving into a conversation about her time studying at Northwestern and working at the U.S. Embassy in Buenos Aires. She was energetic, vibrant, and carefree, a far cry from the poised figure we know today. In one memorable moment, Meghan mentioned her father, Thomas Markle, calling him a DP, a technical term for director of photography. Craig's confused look made Meghan pause and laugh. She quickly corrected herself, adding, "I didn't mean to make it sound so industry," which made the audience laugh even more. Her youthful energy and giddy sense of humor were on full display. But fast forward 12 years, and the image of the smiling, carefree Meghan Markle seems worlds away from the woman we see today. Now, Meghan is an icon of serene, cookie-cutter family life, showcasing her homemaker skills on Netflix's With Love, Meghan. But with Love, Meghan is hardly the same success as her 2013 TV appearance. In fact, the reviews have been brutal. The show, launched with much fanfare, has faced criticism from major outlets like The Washington Post, Sky News Australia, and Irish Times. The Daily Mail gave it 0 stars, The Telegraph 1, and The Guardian 2. Critics have panned it for being syrupy, self-aware, and lacking substance. The attempt to portray Meghan as the perfect wife and mother just didn't resonate. For many, it felt more like a product placement, with her as ever brand, promoting raspberry jam and flour sprinkles in almost every episode. It's clear that Meghan's rebranding as the homegrown American still faces challenges. But while her public image seems to be faltering, the story behind her family is even more complex. At the very same time that Meghan is trying to adjust to life as a public personality, her father, Thomas Markle, has faced a life-altering health crisis. Just last week, Thomas underwent a major surgery to amputate his left leg after a blood clot cut off circulation to his limb. Doctors in the Philippines performed the surgery successfully, and while he's recovering in the ICU, Thomas has yet to hear from Meghan. Despite a spokesman confirming that Meghan had reached out to her father, Thomas says he hasn't received any communication from her. "I don't want to die estranged from Meghan," he said from his hospital bed. "I want to meet my grandkids. It might be nice to meet her husband too." Thomas's words speak volumes. He raised Meghan from age 11 to 18, and yet they have been estranged for years now, especially since he posed for paparazzi photos before her wedding to Prince Harry in 2018. Since then, their relationship has been strained, and his health struggles only bring the unresolved tensions to the forefront. Despite all the public warmth Meghan projects about family on her Netflix show, her estrangement from Thomas looms over her life. And the most startling part? Thomas says he has never stopped loving her. Yet, the other side has won in keeping me unsafe, Harry has said, referring to his lack of security while in the UK. But while Meghan navigates family complexities, Harry has taken a different approach in the spotlight. At the same event where Meghan's father was battling for his life, Harry cracked jokes about everything from kilts to the World Cup, and even the infamous Downton Abbey comparison. When asked if growing up in the royal family was like the drama-filled world of Downton Abbey, Harry quipped, "Yeah, but only one of those worlds is filled with drama, intrigue, elaborate dinners, marriages to Americans, and the other is a TV show." The audience laughed, Harry laughed, but there was no mention of his father-in-law's health. In fact, Harry's humor seemed aimed at distancing himself from the heavier family dramas. He joked about the upcoming World Cup and how the British are coming, and they're thirsty, making light of the cultural differences between the US and the UK. The whole room was in on the joke, except for one. The fact that Harry didn't acknowledge Thomas Markle's critical health condition raises eyebrows. It isn't just about security or family squabbles. It's about how Meghan and Harry are navigating life, and whether they will ever reconcile with their past. As Meghan continues to try to connect with her father from afar, the question remains, can they ever heal the rift between them? Or will the distance only grow wider? And for Harry, the joke about Downton Abbey wasn't just an attempt at humor. It was a subtle way to avoid the serious questions that continue to haunt his family. Behind the laughter, behind the glitz of the LA spotlight, are two people still searching for answers to their past, to their future, and to the family they've left behind.